I'm Diana Felzone for FoxNews.com. Most of us get to be with our loved ones on Valentine's Day, but for military families, they are usually apart due to being deployed. TroopTree.com is a free service for military members to stay in touch with their loved ones by recording and sharing private video messages. TroopTree founder and CEO John Lowe, along with decorated war veteran Marine Staff Sergeant Adel Abudaya and his wife, also a former Marine, Dana, joins us in studio to discuss how TroopTree can help military couples stay in touch. Welcome.
Thanks, Dana.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
So explain, how does TroopTree work?
So TroopTree is a free, private, and secure video messaging portal. Much like email, this is video mail. So whenever you have access to a computer or a mobile phone, you record a video, you then decide who to send it to and when to send it. And you can actually have the video sent immediately or decide you want it sent a week later, and we'll deliver it for you. It's private and secure. Families back home watch the video whenever they wake up, whenever they're free, send the video back of their own, and it helps overcome a lot of the challenges that deployed service members face.
So what inspired this service?
So a few years ago, I realized that there was no way for me to record videos and share them with my kids for later in life. So I came up with the idea of what we call Future Send. So I can record a video now, give some advice to my kids or tell them a memory, and send it to them in the future, and they can also save those videos forever.
Now, as a military couple, what were some of the struggles that you've had to deal with being separated due to distance?
Well, from my side is every time that we went out to do the mission, we never knew how long would it take, and even if we did know, it will never be the same. So by the time that I came back, her time zone was completely different than mine.
Yeah.
So I didn't get a chance to see the kids, talk to her, or I just didn't want to wake her up. If we would have had this, you know, I could have came back, done the video, so by the time that she woke up, her and the kids could have seen it. Or whenever I came back, there was something waiting for me.
Right.
In one of the deployments, I deployed so much that my kid didn't call me dad until a long while.
Wow.
He didn't recognize me, you know, and she did show her the pictures, some tape videos, but it was just not the same.
There wasn't that interaction there.
Right.
And Dana, for you, how difficult was that when you realized that your son wasn't connecting to his father?
Oh, it was very difficult. We went through a lot during deployments, and you know, from the things that he was going through and things that we had going on back home, and it was definitely difficult to balance everything. And like he said, I had pictures to show him, but I think during the first deployment, Skype wasn't even around, and during the second deployment, it was like we both would have to have the exact same time when we could be behind a computer, and that just that's not reality during a deployment. So, like he said, our oldest son, Adele, he didn't know him. He really, how much can a picture show somebody, you know, versus an actual video speaking to him, you know, kind of trying to interact that way.
And being that it is MSB Day and there are couples that are still being separated due to deployments, what's some of the advice that you can offer couples?
I would say that, I mean, you definitely want to take the time for one another, because during deployments, it's very hard being a spouse, being back home, taking care of the house, taking care of the kids. It's very hard to not feel neglected. And then you feel guilty because, you know, your service members over there serving, you know, protecting our country, but what about me? It's a very, like I said, it's hard to balance.
Sense.
It is.
Yeah.
So I would definitely say just to take the time. I mean, this past week we were out of town. He had some medical things going on, and I just sent a 30-second video to our sons because they couldn't be with us. So I mean, it only takes 30 seconds. I would definitely say go on there for the the spouses that are back home, definitely take the time because it means so much to the service members while they're deployed.
Yeah.
And then the same for those that are deployed. You know, the second that they get on that computer, even if it's only for a minute, just send a little video.
Especially for military couples that can't be with each other. Now, Troop Tree is doing a Valentine's Day giveaway for those that were separated due to deployments, and it's either a second honeymoon or a first honeymoon for those that couldn't be together. Can you explain a little bit about that?
Sure. So starting on Valentine's Day and ending on Memorial Day, we're having a contest where we're going to look for the most romantic videos shared between military family, or a video recorded by a family member about someone else that they're willing to share with the public.
So their love story, essentially.
Right.
Okay.
And maybe a kid saying, "This is why my parents deserve a second honeymoon." So we'll select one of those videos, and that couple will get their first honeymoon or second honeymoon paid for completely by Troop Tree.
Well, that sounds awesome. Very exciting.
And another great thing that people can do on trooptree.com is any member of the public can visit our website and record a thank you video for the troops. So we've had some great celebrities, professional athletes, and regular folks record really moving videos, and I bet there are a whole lot of service members who would love to get videos on Valentine's Day if they don't have a loved one back home.
Oh yeah, a virtual Valentine. We're big fans of that. Thank you again for your service and for joining us today.
Thank you for your support.
Thanks, Diana.
And for more information on Troop Tree, go to trooptree.com. I'm Diana Felzone for foxnews.com.